Summary of William Shakespeare's Romeo and Juliet, Act 1. The play, set during the Black Death in the city of Verona during the Italian Renaissance, opens in a public place. A brawl breaks out between members of houses Capulet and Montague, two wealthy feuding families with an ancient grudge. In the aftermath of this public, violent display, yet another in a line of many, Prince Escalus, Verona's monarch, intervenes and warns that should another brawl disturb Verona's streets, those responsible shall pay with their lives. Benvolio, cousin of Romeo Montague, is tasked by Romeo's parents with finding out why he has been so melancholy. He finds out that Romeo is lovesick for Rosaline. In scene 2, County Paris discusses with Lord Capulet the marriage of his daughter, Juliet. Capulet notes she is not yet 14 though, asking that Paris woo her, but to wait 2 more years before marriage. Capulet decides to then hold a masquerade ball so Paris may court Juliet, instructing a servant to invite those on the guest list. The servant, however, is unable to read and stumbles upon Romeo and Benvolio, and not knowing that they're Montagues, asks them to read him the names, inviting them to the ball that night in thanks for their help. In scene 3, Lady Capulet tells Juliet and her nurse about Paris's proposal, to which Juliet responds that she's not really down, though to appease her mother, she will look to like. In scene 4, Benvolio and Mercutio, Romeo's best friend and Prince Escalus's nephew, convince Romeo to attend the Capulet ball in masquerade, wanting him to forget about Rosaline by partying like it's $13.99. Romeo agrees, but he notes some consequence hanging in the stars, foreshadowing tragedy to come. In scene 5, Romeo sees Juliet for the first time. He immediately falls in love and forgets Rosaline. Meanwhile, Tybalt, Juliet's kind of angry cousin, recognizes Romeo and intends to kill him on sight for the intrusion before Lord Capulet stops him, reminding him of the prince's warning. Romeo and Juliet learn each other's familial ties, casting doubt on their chance at being together. Act 1 of Romeo and Juliet does a really great job of setting the scene, establishing characterizations and creating tension. We know that Romeo is a hopeless romantic and that Juliet feels trapped by patriarchal expectation. We know that Tybalt is impulsive and short-tempered, and Benvolio is a peacekeeper. We know that Mercutio is mischievous and that his influence is capable of causing conflict, and we know that all of this is set to a backdrop of tragedy, the threat of death, and ever-looming presence for all the characters.